rising. Let me see something. Let me try this one. I'm just getting up in the rising, and I have nothing to do. I have absolutely nothing to do. My babies are in school. I'm probably gonna go hang out with a buddy of mine like I did yesterday. I usually hang out with one of my buddies. Um, I have a lottery buddy. I hang out with him. I have a business buddy that owns a restaurant. I hang out with him. I got another buddy who's an auto mechanic. I hang out with him. So I'm not just hanging out with regular people. I'm actually hanging out with people that, as I'm hanging out with them, I can learn stuff. I can learn stuff from my auto mechanic buddy, my 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 business buddy that owns a restaurant, my other buddy that wins a lot in the lottery. I have another buddy that, few of them that they're ex-military, so I learn a lot from them. Usually every day, every other day, I go shooting with one of them, and then I get my daughter in the evening time, hang out with her. So that's pretty much my yay. I call it day, I call it yay. The reason why I'm able to do this is because I have land. It's because I have land, and I rent my land out to people that want to camp on land. Like a lot of people are out here purposely just want to go camping. They don't want to pay the high rates of hotels. They are traveling. They want to purposely camp. They want to primitive camp, meaning you don't have to have water, you don't have to have electricity. All you need is the land. The land doesn't even have to be fancy. A lot of people want to be in the rough, uncut woods. A lot of people have 4x4 vehicles. Most people don't, but a lot of people do. Long as you have enough parking, clear enough trees, have enough parking for for them to park, and enough um area for them to set up a tent, they're fine. When I say they're fine, they're wonderful. Okay? Like, for example, I'm in the city right now, and I had to get up because by 8 o'clock, all these cars start coming in. The parking lot I'm in, I could hear the road, all the cars on the road. So I had to get up at 8 o'clock only because of the noise, right? Which doesn't bother me. I kind of like that uncomfortability. I did a video talking about you want to be comfortably uncomfortable when you're building success in life. Otherwise, the universe is going to choose the uncomfortability for you. Okay. Anyhow, go check that video out. Um, One of the things that I did to start was um watch a lot of YouTube videos on how to do it and stuff like that. The thing I did not know how to do, and mind you, I didn't really think I was gonna do this and retire. I didn't even know how I was gonna retire. I just kind of stumbled up on this. Everything happened for a reason. I got evicted from my studio apartment. Okay, I ended up buying a piece of land, $300 down, about $350 a month. $350 down, $350 a month. Long story short, I sold that land. That land I sold. Okay. I ended up making about $4,500 off of that within 3 months, 3 to 6 months. All the land that I brought after that, I've kept. I have not sold any property, any house, anything I've brought after that. In the past 4 or 5 years, actually since August 2020, I figured out how to buy land, owner financing, and land from tax deed sales. Okay. By the way, I am in the city. I am in the city, and I'm right here in my truck. I'm still in my underwear, my long john underwear. I'm literally right where I told you guys I am. This is not capping. I live like this because I want to. I have a whole house to go to, a whole master bedroom with my own master bathroom. I have like 3, 4 cabins, 3, 4, 5, 6 RVs or travel trailers, whatever you want to call them. Plenty of land in 8 states to go to. But I choose to be in my truck by choice. Um, the reason why I'm able to live this lifestyle and do what I want when I want is because I rent my land out to people that want to camp. I only charge $10 a night. It's very cheap, so I'm always booked up. Always booked up. Usually when I get up in the rising, I have like 3, 4 inquiries, or people just book. They don't even ask any questions. They just read everything and book, right? Um, I've gotten to the point where the algorithm picks up my property, so it's on autopilot to where I don't have to advertise that much. Okay, I don't have to advertise that much. Once you build up enough to where you're like a super host, Airbnb calls it, Airbnb Hip Camp, they post your property up front. Like, actually, when they advertise on Facebook, when Airbnb Hip Camp advertise on Facebook, they actually show your property. HipCamp shows my property when they advertise on on Facebook and other platforms, Instagram. They show my property. Okay, why? The property that makes them the most money in that area is the property they want to advertise. The property that's always booked in that area, they want to advertise, and it costs you nothing to advertise your property. Just some time to post pictures and write some information about your property. I actually help you go through all of that, the whole phase, everything, for $333. The price is going to actually go up pretty soon to probably about $500, something like that. Okay? Anyhow, you don't have to retire when you're 65. You don't have to wait to get extra income from a job. You don't have to do any of that stuff. I wish I knew this long time ago. All you need is land. I wish I knew that long time ago. People love camping. People love camping. Well, right now, the reason why this niche is making so much money and so many people so much money is because of the economy. The inflation, whether we're in inflation or deflation or recession, or even if the economy's perfect, this business was gonna make you money. If we're in deflation where people not making money, people are losing their apartments, their houses. They have to find somewhere to live. They're living in hotels. That's gonna run out. They're gonna run out of money for that. Then they have no choice but to camp out in their vehicles or in a tent. Okay? If you're in a inflation, everything is going up except your income. Okay? Everything, hotels, everything is going up except your income. People won't be able to afford it. Their income is not going up, like what's happening now. So, yes, they end up in hotels, decent Airbnbs, then eventually they have to live in their vehicle. They have to live in a tent. That's where you come in. When the economy was wonderful in 2021, 2022, I, I was still doing wonderful. Why? People going on vacation now. And they want to do camping expeditions. Okay? So guess what? I was still making money. I find this business is wonderful no matter the economy you're in. I have people praising me. Okay? I have people praising me. And I'm going to actually show you guys my Airbnb profile on my next video. All you have to do is get some land. You can't buy any land. You have to buy a specific piece of land that meets the criteria in specific locations. I can help you do that. I've had many people try to do it without me. They call me, they try to get the information out of me. No, I'm not doing that anymore. I used to do it for free. That's time consuming. That's time away from my family, time away from what I want to do. So I started a university. Okay, Dragonland University. Okay, it's $15 per class. It's 2 hours, 1 to 2, actually 30 minutes to 2 hours. It's every Sunday night and Tuesday night, 8:30 p.m. Eastern. Okay? Minus emergencies come up, minus so-called holidays. All right? I'm telling you guys, you don't have to wait to become a millionaire, 100,000aire, or anything like that to retire. You don't have to wait for the stock market to go up. All you need is a piece of land. Literally. No cap. In the right location. That's why they say location, location, location. And you might have to do a few things like get a lawnmower, cut the grass, get a bush hog, cut the grass, get a chainsaw, cut a couple trees down. That's all you got to do. This would have worked at any time in life, is what's so funny. Because before we had Airbnb, we had platforms like Yahoo, Craigslist, that people would go to find places to camp. Or you would start your own website. Before that, we had a newspaper, the Yellow Pages, that people would use to find places to camp. So this has been working for people forever, especially in the Great Depression. Camping spots were filled. Did y'all know that during the Great Depression, people that owned land and rented it to campers were booked up, filled. They couldn't take anybody else. All right. Now, a lot of people thinking, oh, if that ever happened, I'll just go find some land that nobody lives on. Well, it might work for a little while, but let me tell you, stuff like that happens. The people that own land, they usually have neighbors, and the neighbors usually don't like trespassers. And the neighbors usually have the permission from the landowners to shoot any trespasser or run any trespassers off their land, if it's not the landowner themselves doing it. So good luck with that one. And if you're in a state like I am in North Carolina, you can dang near shoot first and ask questions later, long as you have your no trespassing signs up. So I say that to say you need your own land. Another thing, you grow a garden. You plant 10 fruit trees. It's so easy. Go to any store, get you some fruit trees, 10, 20, $30, dig a hole, throw some water in the hole, throw the plant in the hole. Fill your land with fruit trees. People will love it. Get in my mastermind, 754-229-0940. And all you have to do for the rest of your yays, the rest of your days, you call it, is sit back and relax like me. And on top of it, you always have somewhere to go. You'll never be homeless, okay? Right now, I can get up and go to any one of 30-something properties and not even have to worry about anybody evicting me or kicking me off my own land, okay? And you pass it down from generation to generation to generation. This is how families have been doing it forever. Countries all fight over one thing. It's not over anything else when you hear of war, except land. That's what it's always about, is the land, the resources in the land. That's what it's all, every single war is fought over land. Usually it's a country that realizes certain resources in the land, and they go after the land, and thus they go after that country. Land is the one thing technology cannot beat out. Land is the one thing you need to grow your food. Land is the one thing the Creator Balanced Universe put here for. According to your Bible, not mine, God placed Adam and Eve where? In the garden. It's time, my friends, to return to the garden. Not the big city, okay? Not in suburban areas. It's time to head back to our gardens. Get in my mastermind, 754-229 0940, and I'll show you how to go back to the Garden of Eden. Love you. Peace.